Peace be with you. Our verse today is from Genesis chapter 11, verse 4. Then they said, "Come, let us build ourselves a city and a tower with its top in the heavens, and let us make a name for ourselves. Otherwise, we shall be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth." This verse is taken from the popular story of the Tower of Babel in Genesis 11, 1-9. A group of people migrated from the east and settled in the land of Shinar. They decided to embark on a building project of a city and a tower that is equivalent to a modern-day skyscraper. What was their motivation and intention? They set out to build for themselves a city, perhaps where they would stay alone. Secondly, to build a tower that will reach heaven. We know that the Bible presents heaven as a dwelling place of God, and they want their tower to reach God's dwelling. We see in this project a desire to be like God, which was the same sin of Eve and Adam in eating the fruit from the tree of knowledge. They wanted to be like God. Next, they said, "Let us make a name for ourselves." So their project was neither for God's glory nor humanity's benefit, all for their selfish interest. Lastly, it was to avoid being scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. This last point is a clear revolt against God, confirmed by God's action in verse 9, where God scattered them over the face of the earth. So the fundamental error in this episode is that humanity is trying to overstep its limits, and they did so only to pay the price for their selfishly conceived project. God thwarted their revolt against his will as he reacted to Adam and Eve in Genesis 3, 22-24. In this episode, God's method is surprising. He confuses their language. Why did God not simply destroy the tower? Because that would have solved the problem temporarily, since the tower is replaceable. Perhaps they would have rebuilt it or even built another of such selfish projects. So it is not the tower that must be destroyed, but what makes the building possible is what must be destroyed, and that is language. Language is meant to unite people for a good purpose, but they employed it here to rebel against God. When this ability to communicate is removed, it is unlikely that the individuals will continue their rebellious work against God. This story is a picture of what is happening in our present society. Many people are gathering, including powerful, influential, and occultic men and women at the national and international levels. They are building cities and modern towers of Babel in politics and in business. Through these selfish projects, they hope to play the role of God as benefactor and controller, as the rest of us remain their subjects and unfortunate receivers of their inhuman and self-centered generosity. This story of Babel teaches such persons and all of us that God is still God and that man cannot take the place of God. Dear friends, no matter how long anyone rides on a high horse, he must surely come down, alive or dead. Let us stop building unjust and evil structures to oppress the weak and to feast on the bones of those who have destroyed. Remember, from a distance, God is watching us. May God, who neither sleeps nor slumbers, protect you from all harm. May he confuse the speech of the wicked who gather against you, and may he destroy every evil and unjust structure built against you and your family. Amen. God bless you. Have a great day.